Well, with the England interim head coach Stuart Lancaster. And Stuart, first of all, obviously you are coaching the national side in the Six Nations. Brilliant stuff. What would you say, first of all, would be one or some of your top coaching tips from your career so far?
I think the clarity on your philosophy, your coaching philosophy. So a real understanding of what you believe in and how you see the game being played, whether it's hockey, football, cricket, and having a really good technical ability and working hard to master your craft. So clear philosophy, I think good technical ability, and the ability to motivate and inspire people, because actually people play sport because they enjoy it, and you want them to leave their time with you feeling that they've become better, but also that they want to play for you again in the future.
We look at everything you've done, obviously, with Leeds, with the England Saxons, with England performance directing, now to be coaching the actual full national side. Just talk me through your pride and what it's like to be there coaching such an exciting team.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I took myself back 10 years ago, and I was teaching PE at a secondary school in Wakefield, so to go from that to be the England head coach, it's unbelievable, to be perfectly honest. Before I'd started the job at the RFU, I hadn't been to Twickenham to watch a game. I couldn't get a ticket, to be honest. And now I've got tickets sat in the middle of the stand with everyone watching me. So it's a great, it's a huge honour, and every time I get a letter or a text from someone, it brings it home. You can get involved in your bubble within the England environment, but I want to go back home. You understand what it means to people, and I understand it because that's where I've come from.
And in terms of the group of players under you and Ian Graham's charge at the moment, some great potential, and if they continue to play as they are, that potential could be sky high, couldn't it?
Yeah, and I think I've tried to explain to people that we are on a journey with England rugby, and we're trying to get the team to a point that we're peaking it now, and delivering the immediacy of results, which people obviously and we all want, but also preparing the side for the future, and we've got some of our youngest players still only 20 years old, we've got lots of them, 21, 22, 23 years old, and these guys are going to be around not just for the next World Cup, but hopefully the next 2 World Cups, and then there's another batch of players coming underneath there. But we're at the start of a new cycle, and we have got some tremendous potential, but equally some tough challenges ahead as well.
And in terms of coaching, Stuart, just back to that, in terms of drills that you were ever forced to do, nasty drills, I don't know, vicious, cruel drills, is there anything that you didn't like doing that you would ever force any of your players to do?
Anything I wouldn't like doing? No, I think what you learn as a coach is you want to create training scenarios that challenge the players, and sometimes as a coach you need to create sessions that are tough, mentally challenging. Sometimes they're coaching, sometimes they're inspiring, sometimes there's technical session, and actually the great coaches seem to pick the right tool out the right box to judge the mood of the players. Sometimes the players need an arm around the shoulder and a feel-good session, and sometimes they need a kick with the backside, and it's making sure you get the right drills for the right context.
And just 2 quick ones to finish, Stuart. In terms of the recent snow we've had, not just across the country but across Europe, how much of an upheaval has it been, not just playing in it but having to train in it and drive around left, right and centre?
Yeah, it's difficult, but equally coaching's also about controlling the controllables, and if you get distracted by things that you can't control, such as a frozen pitch, then you can waste a lot of time and effort just worrying about something you couldn't control. So it's a matter of, right, let's roll our sleeves up. What we're going to do to solve the problem? We find a training venue, we go and train, and the more fuss we make of it and the more we get distracted by it, the bigger problem it becomes. So deal with what needs to be dealt with, control the controllables, and get on with it.
And don't forget, you can enter the Guinness Rugby Challenge to win a chance to play for your nation and to get trained by Six Nations stars. To enter, go to facebook.com/GuinnessGB.